Freaking bugs, dude. Hate them. Alrighty. Well, that was fun. Don't get me wrong. You know, maybe we'll come back to that at a later time. Let's see how good I can do at Magic Garden. I've been getting to almost 100 Oppies fairly regularly lately. Not to 100, to almost 100. To be clear, it's to almost 100. I'll get to like 80 or 90 on like the regular. Though I just as regularly die like at this level where I've got like nothing. That said, I don't know what it is about this game. Like, it's really mundane, and it's kind of a nothing game, but it is so addicting. I don't know why. Like, I keep playing this game, even though it's really just a nothing game. Definitely kill the freaking mushroom. Like, this is it. This is the whole game. There's nothing more to this. This is the entire game. This is the full gameplay loop. And yet, I just can't stop playing this one. And then that happens. And then, like, the other thing is that it's, like, deceptively easy. Like, it looks like, it should be, like, super easy, and there, shouldn't be any difficulty to this. And yet, when you actually play it, there's just something, I don't know, it's just difficult. Even though there's, like, nothing to this game, and nothing about it should be difficult, it is. I mean, it's basically Snake, right? So, like, anybody who has ever played Snake would be like, yeah, I mean, there's nothing to Snake, and yet, somehow, it's, like, addictive, and also, like, shockingly difficult. Also, I can confirm there is no difference between any of the potions. It just picks a random color each time you pick up one of the potions. Or each time it spawns a potion, it just picks a random color. There is a difference in what each potion does, based off of the number of Oppies that you have returned. But the color isn't any kind of signifier of that. The color is just there. Like, for example, to defeat the fungus, you have to return 8 or more Oppies. But it doesn't have to be all at once. That sucked. So one trick that I found that you can do is, like, return 5. And then grab a bunch more and then return them. Like here, I'll return 4. Okay, bad example. I was gonna say, like, here I can return 4, and then that gives me 4 points, And then, like, I don't have to have, you know, another 4 beyond that following me. You know, I don't have to have 8 altogether. I just have to have 8 by the end. Like, that counts as returning 9. So therefore, I get a level 9 potion. Even though there isn't... Like, you get... You get different, like, strengths at 6, 7, and 8. If you return 6, you get a basic, which only gives you 10 points per enemy. At 7, you get a ×2 multiplier, but you cannot kill the fungus. And 8 allows you to kill the fungus, as well as get the ×2 modifier. So like, hang on. They're all around the freaking potion, and this is rough. Got it. Whoa! That was close. It gets hard though, man. Like, it's kind of intense, to be honest. Like, even though the entirety of the game is just walking around and like hitting things and picking up the little pink dudes, you know, like, it gets hard. Oh wow, it counted those. Okay. And you definitely want to kill the fungus any chance you get, because they will not move at all, ever. Oop, that was just a standard. Hang on. I've gotten to 100 before, and getting 100 Oppies turns the map blue. Oh, that sucks. Ah! I didn't even see him. I did not even see him. Another, like, trick is to keep an eye on the blue guys, because they will move based off of which direction they look. Unless there's something blocking them. And unfortunately, I have fallen for that far too many times. I'll be like, alright, that one's gonna move down, except that there's like another, you know, pink Oppie or something blocking it from going down. And so it goes in a different direction. You also do have to be careful because, like, it's not true grid. Like, your movement and the enemy's movement aren't true grid movement. Oh, frick. Like, you and the enemy only have to move half of a grid to come in contact with each other. That sucked. But also, not too badly. Because though I lost some Oppies, though some Oppies got angry at me, I was alright. That said, just like Snake, you do have to be careful about hitting yourself. Like, you don't want to hit your own Oppies. You don't want to run into a wall. You don't want to run into the Oppies that are following you. You know? So you do have to be a little careful. So it's not necessarily a bad idea to drop them off early when you start getting a large number of them. Instead of like trying to grab as many as you can, you know, just dropping off like 5 or 6. Or I guess 4 or 5, like, is not a bad idea. Because you might just get too long sometimes. But also, you can use the fact that you're not fully, like, limited to the grid to your benefit, in that you can, like, touch an enemy that's on another grid, but then still turn around and keep moving on the grid that you were just on! That was unfair. Again, I didn't realize that the potion was going to wear off at that exact moment. But yeah, there you saw, I did get to 100. I have seen the blue before. Although that is my lowest scoring, like, 100 that I've ever gotten. Some of those other scores were much higher. Even though they were earned, like, at a much lower level. And I think part of that is that the more Oppies you return at once, or the more Oppies that you kill at once, the, like, higher your score multiplier is. Ugh. But I'm not going for score right now. That was almost bad. Oh boy. That was scary, man. Ooh, ah. Potion wore off. That was real. That did do me a frighten. Like, oh my lord. Oh, this is gonna suck. I had no other option. That said, if you are going for score, I don't know which would get you more. Like, failing to save them, and thus making them angry, and then, like, getting a big score multiplier and killing them all. Or if you would get more out of, you know, actually trying to, like, save them. I'm just going for that 200 Oppies saved for the gold cart. Oh my god. I don't care about the score, necessarily. So for me, I'm okay with the lower score if it means I got more Oppies. I do already have the gift, so I don't need that. The gift is earned by returning 10 all at once. And I did that super early on. That was a good amount all at once. Not good enough, though. Because I did not get the fungus killing potion, apparently. Also, every time the witch on the side there does her, like, wand thing, it means she's summoning a fungus. I rarely notice that she does her wand thing, though. I usually just see, like, oh, there's a fungus now. Doing pretty good. We're in the 50s. We've cleared the map of all the bad guys. I picked up the potion right as I stepped on a blue dude. You also you do have to be a little careful because your spin when you return Oppies, the spin that you do makes you move a full square. So you don't want to do that when you're right on the edge of the map. Because you can't, like, turn. Uh-oh, fungus. Ah! 92. We were doing good. I am like, ooh, voice crack. I am like consecutively getting good, like, return amounts now. So I am actually getting better at this in general. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit the clip button on that one. There was no more instant karma than that. Like, holy crap, dude. I'm getting better at this. Instantly dies. Like, we're regularly getting into the, like, 50 Oppies things. So we are getting better. Death at 2. Actually, I think it was at 8, but still. Point is, like, I was just saying that I could regularly get to, like, 50. And that we were getting better. And then I died at, like, the very beginning. The game heard me bragging. It was like, ha! You think you're getting better, do ya? Let me throw this one at ya. That was... Oh my gosh, what the frick? I didn't see I was that close to the wall. My brain, like, shut down or something there for a split second. Because I did not see that I was that close to the wall there. I could have hit him. Oh well. I thought it would wear off before I could hit him, so I dodged. Ah, that was close. That said, if you can return Oppies fast enough, you can keep the potions going. I mean, I think each time you pick up a potion, it, like, resets your score multiplier. So it's not really the best thing to try to do. This is gonna suck. I had so many. There was no way I was going to be able to return them all properly. No! Okay. I saw that right before. That said, I believe there are cheat codes. So, you know, if we find anything to be too much, there are ways to, like, dumb down the difficulty via some cheats. Like, actual built-in to the game cheat codes kind of thing. It's really cool. In old game style, they're designed so that you have to, like, find them to use them. But, like, once you find them, you can just input them into the terminal. For example, I know that you can input certain codes into the terminal in Minion Max to give yourself, like, maximum everything, like max HP, max, like power-ups, all that stuff. Things like that. I've only looked and seen the ones that are in Minion Max. I haven't looked at any of the other games. Also, kind of just wasted that potion, but it's fine. Rick? I do feel like if you're going for score, it is a really good idea to let enemies, like, pile up on the screen. So that you can kill more and get a higher multiplier. But, at the same time, that obviously, you know, makes it harder. Since you have more things to dodge on the screen at any given moment. And, you know, you can always betray the Oppies by not saving them, and they will get angry, and thus fill the screen with even more enemies. Oh boy. So many! I think I missed one, but it's fine. Yeah, see, I'm already at 50, or I'm only at 50, but I've already got a score of 4,000. Because I keep freaking having the screen get filled up with enemies before I start killing them. Oh boy. One more go. Like, I can do this and create a couple more of those guys. You frick! He was on the potion. That said, this is one of those tracks that I would describe as like mind-numbing. It's not like a great musical track, but I wouldn't call it bad. But hearing it over and over and over and over, you just kind of tune it out eventually. Again, it's not that it's a bad track or anything, it's just I definitely get to a point where I don't even notice the music after a while. Like I said, I have no idea what is so addicting about this game, but it is so ridiculously addicting. Woo! Sometimes trying to just jump over enemies doesn't exactly help. Because you have to be, like, in a specific part of the grid in order to jump over something successfully. Aye! Like that. Like I moved into my grid, even though I was moving out of that grid. And so I died. You gotta watch for stuff like that. Because that'll get you quite regularly. Ugh. I don't think that changed anything about whether I would have gotten hit there, but I think the hardest thing to get used to with this was just the fact that there isn't like a back button. I don't know why, but when I first started trying to play this, I kept trying to hit back to just like instantly fully turn around, and there is no button for that. I'm not sure why I even thought there was a button for it, but That's how my brain was. It was like, well, you know, just hit back and then you instantly turn around. But nope. Just die. Because you think you're gonna instantly turn around and then you don't, and so you run into something. It's not like the game ever made me think that there would be a button to just, like, instantly turn around. So I'm not sure why I thought there was. Maybe there's just something with, like, modern gaming, where it's like, oh, of course, if you hit back, you know, you're just gonna instantly turn around. But I really had to, like, kick that thought out of my brain for this game. Ah! He moved into my square. Last try, I promise. Like, maybe. Like, seriously, I don't understand what is so addicting about this. But it is so hard to put this particular, like, game down. And I don't know why. You can hear the controller tapping, I just noticed. Ooh, crap. I didn't realize I was so close to the wall. I mean, I was fine in the end, but I almost smacked into the wall when I did the twirl. Ugh. See, now we're at 50, but we're only at 2,000 points. Because my screen hasn't been full of enemies. I feel like I'm playing the same. So I'm not entirely sure I understand, like, how sometimes there's so many enemies and sometimes there's not. Sadly, bots have started to figure out that Twitch blocks links. So then they just post the link anyway, but put a little thing that's like, remove the space. Like they put a little space in it. It's super annoying. Oh my gosh, I can't stop playing though. Last time for real this time. Maybe. Asterisk. The last time for real, asterisk, may not actually be real last time. Hey, the last game went for an hour. This game actually did go for an hour.